Hi everyone, welcome back to the Movie Reviewers 100. My name is Scott, also known as Cineram. I do the videos here on Thursdays, and we are wrapping up our Bruce Willis theme week. We had a couple reviews of Unbreakable and one of Surrogates, and I'd like to talk about a movie that came out in 2006 called 16 Blocks. Which was directed by Richard Donner. I think this is the last film that Richard Donner has directed so far. He might be retired by now, I'm really sure. He's had a really long career, going back to the 50s, when he was a television episode director. He's directed the original Superman film with Christopher Reeve. He did 3 Lethal Weapon movies. He did The Goonies. He did Assassins with Antonio Banderas and Sylvester Stallone. So he's done a lot of thrillers. He's also done a few more movies with Mel Gibson, like Maverick and Conspiracy Theory. 16 Blocks is one of the better movies that he's done, and a Bruce Willis movie that I like quite a bit. I just rescreened this last night, and it's about a cop named Jack. I forget his last name. His name is Jack, and he's his former partner is a guy named Frank, who's played by David Morse. And at the start of the movie, he's a very, very broken down guy. He's really feeling his age. He's got a bad knee. He's an alcoholic. He just, puts forth a minimal effort on his job as a detective, or just, some guy who just basically has to babysit cases rather than actually investigate or solve crimes. And he's given the job in the beginning of transport a prisoner who's played by Mos Def, who, of course, is an actor from Be Kind Rewind and Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, as well as a hip-hop recording artist. His job basically is just to transport him across Manhattan, 16 blocks to a courthouse where he's going to testify for a grand jury, and then he'll be released. And there's a time limit on there because the grand jury is scheduled, basically sitting there waiting for him to bring the witness over until 10 a.m., so he's only got about 2 hours to do it. Well, as it happens, the witness, he's a witness in the case. This witness is testifying against other cops who want to stop him. So once Bruce Willis's character gets wind of the fact that his former partner, David Morse, is leading a whole phalanx of cops who want to take this guy out, so he won't testify against them, he's got to basically get it together and, run him all over town and duck into buildings and do whatever he can to keep this guy safe. The other cops are saying, what is it with this guy, man? He just sits around and does nothing most of the time. Why is he putting so much effort into protecting this guy who is just, another scumbag? Well, he's not really a scumbag. I mean, he has been, but he's trying to turn his life around. He has plans to move out to Seattle to see his sister and start his own bakery with some money that he acquired recently through possibly dishonest means. But there's this whole battle of wills going on, whereby David Morse is trying to convince Bruce Willis to, give the guy up because he's not worth it. We're your partners, we're your friends. I mean, yeah, we've done bad stuff in the past, but we need to we need to do whatever it takes to get the job done. That includes, not letting guys like this off the hook and not being taken down ourselves, obviously. So there's a real battle of wills going on right here. I love David Morse. He is one of my favorite character actors, and he's really, really good in this movie. He's got some great scenes with Bruce Willis. And for the most part, Bruce Willis is acting really tired and hungover and injured and just is not up to the challenge. But every once in a while, you get those flashes of the classic Bruce Willis, in action hero mode, just ready to just throw down and do whatever it takes. Obviously, Bruce has been in a lot of movies that are more or less classics: Pulp Fiction, The Sixth Sense, of course the original Die Hard, and this character he's playing is kind of a mix between, if you took like his alcoholic version of John McClane from Die Hard 3 and his alcoholic private investigator and former Secret Service agent from The Last Boy Scout and aged him by about 15-20 years, then you'd have his character in 16 Blocks. But yeah, it's an exciting movie. It's lots of fun. And that wraps up our Bruce Willis week. I hope that you will check out the other videos upcoming. And our next theme starts tomorrow, and it involves a series of movies involving people going someplace where nobody has ever gone before. Something like that. I hope you tune in for that. Thanks for watching, guys. See you again soon. Bye.